Houston, we don't have a problem. Hello Fanatics! I'm Dylan Phillips, and this is the Film Fanatic review of Hidden Figures with Taraji P. Henson, Octavia Spencer, and Janelle Monae. First, I'll tell you my initial thoughts and what the movie is about. Then, I'll move on to some spoiler-free likes and dislikes. I'll finish up with some spoiler-heavy thoughts on this film and our final word. Overall, I was pleasantly surprised with this film. I hadn't heard much about it leading up to its release, so I opted to see it over films like A Monster's Call and Silence, and I wasn't disappointed. Hidden Figures is the story of a team of African American women who provide NASA with some very crucial experimental data to help with some of the first manned space flights. There was a bunch that I liked about this film. The cast was great, from the three leads with their instant chemistry and sassy charm, to the supporting characters, particularly Kevin Costner. The story was both very engaging and entertaining, showing a side to NASA that most people don't know. The topics of math and space are shown in a way that makes you feel the need to pull up every Wikipedia page you can on both these women and the space race as a whole. And that's what these movies are supposed to do. Biographies are meant to show us our history, and some things that we might not have been aware of. And so when we have those movies where we watch something that isn't necessarily information that we would have known, it makes us yearn to know more about that topic, and that's what Hidden Figures does. The score by Hans Zimmer and Pharrell Williams was a great mood setter in this film. I'm very glad to see that Pharrell is branching out into film soundtracks. As for what I disliked, I wasn't a huge fan of Kirsten Dunst's character. I found that she was very flat and uninteresting, and every scene that she was in was overpowered by Octavia Spencer. And that's where I'll end my spoiler-free thoughts on this film. If you want to hear my final word or rating of this film, pause now and click the link in the description, because now it's time for spoilers. I will start out by saying that there's not very many spoilers for a biopic film, but here's what I have to say. I loved the dynamic between the three leads. I found that there was so much chemistry and wit, sass, and charm, and I would pay just to see the three of them sit on a couch and talk to each other. I'm really hoping that some of these women get to work together in the near future. I've heard a lot of people debating about how much screen time the personal lives of these women got in this film, and they thought that maybe there should have been a little bit more about the career side, and I disagree. I think that there was the perfect amount of the personal life, and here's why. By showing the personal lives of these women and the struggles that they faced at home, both with their families and segregation, it helps accent the struggles that they faced at work as well. It shows how these women both adapted and dominated their fields. Speaking on the theme of segregation, I thoroughly enjoyed the scene where Kevin Costner's bashing down the sign above the colored bathrooms. Such a feel-good moment. And Jim Parsons, man, he can play that part well. Also, I'm unsure if John Glenn was really as open-minded as the film depicts. As I said, there's not many things to go in depth on. So, with the thoughts heard, here's my final word. Hidden Figures is a thought-provoking, feel-good biopic set at a well-known time with an unknown story. Its performances, soundtrack, and themes propel this film forward like a rocket shooting into space, exactly knowing where it's going. I'm gonna give Hidden Figures an 8. This film was a great biopic, and I definitely enjoyed it much more than other films in this genre, like Imitation Game. I definitely recommend this film. In terms of Oscars, I suspect this film will be nominated in a few categories. I could see it being nominated for Best Original Score and Best Supporting Actress for Octavia Spencer, although I hope that Taraji P. Henson gets nominated for Best Lead Actress. Thanks everybody for watching my review. Are you planning on seeing Hidden Figures, or if you've already seen it, do you have something to add? Did this film make you go home and find all the information you can on this story, and what other films have? Let me know in the comments below. This has been Film Fanatic Reviews. If you liked this video and you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Check out our latest Fanatic 5 video, where we discuss the best original movie musicals. Don't forget to follow us on our social media. We post new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Until next time, Fanatics, keep it real.